see if I like color more. Let me come closer. Hello. Hi.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, good evening. Our lighting is a little off tonight. Yes, it's
Is that better?
a little. Bring this one around. Technical difficulties, people.
That's better?
Yeah, that's better. And come closer to me.
Alright.
A little better.
Great. Alright, so tonight we're going to discuss about not being judged by what you wear. Because a lot of times people judge us based on the clothes you wear instead of getting to know the heart of someone. And the reason why I chose this topic tonight is because I saw it happening over and over. People judge people because their clothes may be too tight or too short. They don't know what too dirty,
too well dressed.
You know, so we're gonna talk tonight. So grab your friends and let's gossip. No, we're gonna empower you. Alright, so Latoya, have that ever happened to you where you walk into a room and somebody look you up and down and was like, that outfit is not for this event?
I'm kind of thinking, like, it's more so the hair color lately that I've been getting. It's more so the hair color, like, I'll walk into work and, you know, you see the double take, like, what is she doing with that color here? I mean, like, there's really no, what do you call it, policy as to your hair color, especially here in the United States. There's really no policy as to your hair has to be this color or that. Like, you'll find that in the hotel industry that, you know, they'll say natural hair colors, so, you know, the blonde, the black, you know, just natural hair colors. But here, the job that I do, there's no special. So I get a lot of stares as to, okay, why is she in that color, you know, and you feel that awkward stare. And then, you know, whether or not people judge me, it doesn't affect the type of work that I do. It doesn't make me perform any less, any more. It's just, I'm here to do a job. I feel like doing a different look. Like, I know when I go in, my boss is like, especially when I go gray, right? It'll be like, stop doing that.
Because you see, people judge people based on how they look, based on their appearance, instead of trying to get to know the person inside and out.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then you see these videos online where these guys, like, they'll, like, maybe, like, you know, drop money, and you'll see a homeless person pick it up, and then that homeless person that picks it up now, you know, they go back and say, hey, I've lost my money, you know, I don't have anything, can you assist me? And that homeless person turns around and assists them, you know, with the money that they just found. And you know those homeless people need it way more than this guy that is pretending, but yet still they have such a big heart to just give to people, and they feel like, you know, they're always in need. And just think about it, like, if he's living on the street and he's seen it fit to assist someone to find bus fare or taxi to go home, like, you know, why judge?
Because I went somewhere, right? And while I was in the location, someone stated clearly, she knows she don't need to come outside like that. Now, you don't know what's in that person's closet.
No.
You don't know if that's the only clothes that they do have.
Right.
You don't know if they don't have enough money to buy what they need to come to the event.
Right.
So for me, it's like, don't judge somebody by the way they look, because you don't know if they have enough. Maybe if they're around you all the time and you see that it's consistent,
right,
then you could say, okay, now Latty, you know you need to change yourself. You know, let me help you. Do you need help? And I think that's the problem with society. And because some of us are so insecure about ourselves,
body image,
our body image, my belly's too big, my arms are too big, my skin tone, my skin color. We have a problem with the way how God created us.
Yes.
And so we allow that, instead of dealing with us, we affect the next person by saying, you know, she don't look good in her clothes.
You know what? You just have some people that no matter what, they can't give a compliment. They're so negative. They can't see the light into anything at all. It's always the bad thing that they want to pick out. And, you know, there are days that I'm pretty sure you're like this where you kind of dress how you feel. Mm-hmm. And I have those days. I kind of dress how I feel. So I feel like crap. Sometimes I'll try to dress it up. But there are times where I just like, you know what, it's whatever. I'm throwing on a shirt, a pants, and I'm out there. You know, but for me on the inside, it's nothing, you know, different. It's just, I'm just having just a bad day or just a couple hours or a couple minutes while I went through that, and I get to work. I'm like, girl, check yourself.
Because you see, ultimately, you're going to realize that you're doing something wrong. You're gonna see yourself because you're in tune with yourself. But then you have others that you're not in tune. You're just going about your day. You just come outside any kind of way. Then you're trying to say, oh, they took my husband. Oh, they took my man. Girl, no. You started it. You started it by the way how you was dressing at home and the way you're dressing on the street. Yes, I said it and I ain't gonna apologize for it. No. You know, so don't judge people by the way how they look, by the way how their hair look. You know, we are very critical. We are. We like to critique people.
I'm laughing when Fidel's coming. I can't with him.
If she got her battle out, oh, Jesus.
Fidel. So Fidel is saying if she has her rear end out, she needs to go put on some clothes.
I agree.
I do agree, Fidel.
I do agree because you know what? Men love women that are conservative but yet sexy. You don't have to have everything out. You could have a little t-shirt on and shorts, but the t-shirt could cover, you know, make the back long and the front short then.
Well, let's play a little devil's advocate here. Like, being that Fidel brought this up. Now in dancehall is more among naked, but bare as you dare. So what some people argue that, you know, but this is the setting for it.
That's dancehall. What I'm saying is, when you come out on the street to go to the grocery store, to go to the doctor's office, present yourself properly.
No, that's true. You know,
you're not going to the club. The club is that you need to know what to wear, when to wear it at every time you're going. If you're going to a wedding, wear a cocktail dress. If you're going to a dinner date, dress properly. You understand what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with dancehall because I used to wear my pum shorts, honey.
Hey.
Let me tell you. And girlfriend was hot and sexy.
Hey.
But guess what? If I'm going to church, I put church clothes on. Okay?
Right.
If I'm going to dinner, I put dinner clothes on. You gotta know how to put yourself together for the occasion that you're going to. Make sense?
Camille, I see this a lot, you know, especially here in the United States. Like, for example, when I went to my graduation, when I, you know, did my master's, I went to my graduation, I was like way over the top dress as far as I saw it. Because people just came in like their shorts and a t-shirt and put their gown over it. And that was graduation. Like, I'm calling them like, is there a dress code? Like, are we supposed to be wearing like a specific color? Because, you know, that is what I'm used to from Jamaica when I graduated from
But that's
UWI.
what I'm saying. That's a cultural thing.
Right.
But listen, culture does not have nothing to do with presenting yourself properly and appropriately.
Well, you're right.
Presentation is key.
I understand though, but it pays
People
up.
come on the street and don't brush their teeth.
Lord Jesus. Can't bother with you. We're not going to hygiene. Okay? We're not going into hygiene. But what I'm saying though, culture does play a part though, Camille, because if this person, you know, grew up in a society or in a home where it was kind of like whatever me give you, put on and adapt my have, that's all I have, then that's all they're gonna wear, that's all they're going to know. Yes, they can see outside and desire, but what if they don't have it?
But
what if there's no means?
you can wash your, listen, in Jamaica them have a saying, let me tell you, let me talk like Miss Kitty. If uno day in a Jamaica and listen to me, hear me. And then we're on the world uno day and not hear my voice loud and clear. If you have one piece of jeans pants and it's dirty, get cakes up and wash brush and fab and wash it, iron it and put it on and go out. Wipe off your sneakers and go out and find one $5 t-shirt and put it on and press it and see if you don't look clean.
But Camille, I thought everywhere you go you can find $5 t-shirt.
Everywhere in America you can find $5 t-shirt. Look here girl, don't start me up in the night and me in the PM. Everywhere in a foreign you go, you can find $5 t-shirt. Go to the dollar store, you find $3 t-shirt, $2. Hey, no, present yourself appropriately, please, people. It doesn't matter where you're going.
But you should flip this over like a I'm looking at them. Who is this beside me?
It doesn't matter where you're going. Put yourself together. You know, comb your hair. If a one wig you have, this is not a wig though. This is a something. Yes, girlfriend.
Listen. No, I do agree. If it's a wig or if it's just your hair or, you know, you have the natural movement, no. You know, groom yourself. Yes. You know, groom yourself. Make sure your hair is properly, you know, attired. And not just get up, roll out of the bed. Like I see this at work too, where people just look like they got up, they roll out of the bed, they brush their teeth and wash their face and came to work. Yeah.
Like to me, that is somebody that has a problem with preparation. Preparing yourself. In everything that we do in life, whether it's business, finances, relationship, you gotta have preparation. You gotta prepare yourself to be, you know, accepted. Respect yourself.
Right.
In Ghanaian language, they say respect yourself. Respect yourself. You know, get yourself together. If you're gonna come out in flip-flops, make sure your flip-flops is clean. I don't care if it's from the dollar store. Make sure that you present yourself clean. That way, people don't have to judge you, misjudge you, or look down on you. I don't care if your clothes is from Walmart. Because I wear a t-shirt from Walmart around my house.
I have seen people walk in for interviews here, and I was like, whoa. The last person I saw walk in for an interview was in shorts and a jeans pants and sneakers, and I'm like, you know, and then again, don't get me wrong, because there's jobs that you can walk in with that attire, and you'll be just fine. But like for a second, we're gonna sit in an office. Like you cannot walk in with an attire like that.
That's
like,
what
that
I'm
is
saying.
frowned upon in the society. So that's what Camille is saying. That you know you have to dress the part. You know, depending on where you're going, your setting, you have to dress the part. So yes, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's getting too naked." But again, you know,
if you're going to the dance hall, put on your body rider. Let me give you some examples. If you're going to a dance hall, put on your body rider and your tank top. For those that are watching in Africa, if you're going to a party, you could wear your short shorts and your bra. Okay? Now, if you're going to a wedding, you wear a cocktail dress. Black is always neutral or something off-white.
Black to no wedding.
Well, some people don't have it. So I'm trying to find the neutral colors that they can wear.
No white. You don't wear white to the wedding.
Don't wear white to the wedding.
Unless that's the
dress
theme.
code.
Yes.
Right. Then no, if you're coming to my house, you wear whatever you want to wear because you're going to go see your friend. But just make sure you're clean. Now, if you're going to a backyard cookout, just put on a maxi dress, women, because men are easy, straight jeans and fitted, right?
You know, the men don't have problems like the women.
No.
Like men, it's so easy for them t-shirt, jeans, and them can wear the same jeans over again. You know, unless you're really paying attention, then you'll know that that's the same one over and over again. Right.
But if you're going to church, you know you're not supposed to have your underwear showing through your clothes going to church. You know that your cleavage is not to show going to church. Put yourself together for that occasion.
Yes.
So that when you get there, people don't have to judge you. I'm talking to people that are responsible, right? This is the empowerment channel, and we're empowering you to be the best version of yourself. And it also starts with the way how you present yourself. You don't have to put makeup on, but wash your face, brush your teeth, and comb your hair, groom yourself. That way, when you go out into society, someone else can respect you. If you're gonna conversate with me and you're not put together, guess what, honey? The conversation is short.
But it's as simple as this too sometimes. You know, we're coming out here, we're not just throwing anything on. We just at least want, you know,
And
the top half.
We didn't plan to match color.
The top half needs to at least be presentable.
Exactly.
Right? And you know, we already did the topic as we choose no makeup. And that's just what our choice.
We choose no makeup. You know why? Because we want to be natural so that people can believe in themselves. We're empowering you to win. You wear your scars.
Right. And not that we're saying that we don't wear makeup, because we do. But on here, you know, we just choose not to, because I know I don't want to deal with cleaning it off before.
Well, that's her opinion. My thing is, I just want people to understand that you can love yourself irregardless with makeup or without makeup. You can be in love with you. So tonight's topic is to empower those that are watching and listening around the world that are afraid to be themselves. Be the best version of you. Be yourself. If you want to laugh, laugh. If you want to smile, smile. If you want to cry, cry. Be you.
Right?
Don't try to fit into someone else's life, because you don't know where they've been and how they got there.
Not only that, don't try to fit into someone that is giving you a picture of who they think you should be. Like, don't even be bothered with that, because that's where, you know, problem comes in. That's where resentment comes in. That's the word I'm looking for. That's where resentment, because later on you end up not doing the things you like to please the person you love, and then in the end,
trouble.
You're not happy.
You're miserable.
Your happiness is dependent on that person, and whenever that person decides to walk, you know, then
you're back to square one, because you have not yet have a character or a mindset shift. Right. And what am I saying? Your mindset determines how far your life is going to be. See, when I started out in business, I started out with this banner right here, and people used to laugh at me and talk about me, but I kept going because I believed in it. I didn't need nobody's opinion. I believed in what I saw in front of me. Now they can't tell me nothing, because we're trailblazing through here.
And nobody tell me nothing.
Right? So you got, and presentation was key for me. Because sometimes I see people and I'm like, oh, what is man? They can't put themselves together. But then I think about it. I say, you know, maybe they have never been taught. And that's why I want to talk about the topic. Maybe nobody showed them.
And that's what I was saying earlier. But you know what? Not only that, I feel like if you have a friend, and your friend is not presentable, I think you need to let them know.
And don't laugh and talk about them behind their
don't
backs.
Let that. Like Michael, like Lashonda, she knows. I walk in, I'm like, what you got on? Like, what's going on here today? You're not in the mood. And she does the same for me. And it's just, there's nothing behind of it. It's just organic laugh, it's organic joke. And she'll be like, I hate you. And I know it's just love. And you know, next time she'll know.
But
don't do that.
It helps to get you in that mindset that tomorrow I won't do that. Because the word of God says, if your brother is offended by you eating meat, then don't eat it. Don't eat it around them, because it offends them. I don't eat pork. So I don't go to my girlfriend's house when she's cooking pork. Maxine, I love her. Lord Jesus, I love her. She's my friend. But when she's grilling her pork, I just don't go there, because I don't eat it. So I'm not going to come over, because it's offensive to me. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want to wear your short skirt to church, wear your short skirt. But bring a scarf to cover your legs.
Right.
And then they say, oh, then you, because you remember, you have somebody's husband that's looking at you.
I'm not supposed to look, do you know?
He is him near man and he eats salt.
What does salt got to do with it?
Eh?
What does salt got to do with it?
Think about it. We're on channel.
Make you thirsty.
Welcome to the Oneash Impacting the Masses Empowerment Talk Show with me and she.
I'm Latoya, okay? Not she.
Tonight's topic is don't allow anybody to judge you based on how you present yourself with your clothing, with your hair, or anything like that. Be the true, authentic you, the best version of you. By your presentation, people judge you, yes. But if you just allow you to shine, people fall in love with you. Just be yourself. I'm a fool when it comes to conversation with my girlfriends, but when it gets down to business, the coach's cohort will tell you I'm one serious girl. They talk about it. They say, Coach, don't play, and I don't, because we're here to work. This is not time to play. We'll play afterward. And when they're coming to class, they know, dress like you come in for a business, okay? Because you guys are entrepreneurs, so they know the rules. Because I laid the foundation. I said, you're coming, you're a business owner, and I'm the customer. I'm gonna buy from you, so you present yourself for that setting. Wait till you go into the club, you dress like you're going to the club. Don't come in the grocery store dressed like you're going to the club with everything I hang out around and something.
Nah, how about you? You go in the grocery store looking like you just rolled out of bed. We see a lot of that in Walmart on our side.
Why? Why?
A lot of that. And at one point, Walmart tried to do the ban of not allowing people to come in their, like, you know, their sleepwear, their pajamas. Yeah, that didn't turn out too well. That didn't really got enforced.
Because you know what society have taught us. I saw something on Instagram a couple months ago with Cardi B at the airport in her bathrobe. Society has taught us to just don't care.
Just don't care. And that is why I say, you said it's not cultural, but I say it is cultural. Because in Jamaica, you'll not find people just get up and walk out in their, like even going downtown, you see people beard, put them powder
and smell like razor.
Don't disrespect people. Nobody use razor anymore. And anybody that still use razor, you need to go find the Lord. Okay? Don't use razor anymore. Never see someone that hurt my head so much.
That's all, yeah.
You know what? Truth be told, I went to the hair store a couple months ago, and they're giving out these samples of shea butter, and it had a nice, you know, initially it had a nice scent to it, and I'm like, this is so nice. It's a hand cream. And I got one and I brought it home. I said, wait. I said, smell this. I'm like, can you smell this? What it smell like? She's like, Razak. I said, exactly. Nobody buying Razak anymore, so they've devised a way to put it into
I went to Jamaica for Grandma's funeral, and inside the funeral, I could smell the Razak lotion. And I said to my auntie, I said, Auntie, is it okay for me to go outside at this moment because I'm smelling Razak lotion? She said, no. I said, Auntie, I'm telling you, it is so strong. And you know what? Truth be told, somebody came and hugged me. It's a family member. And she came and she hugged me. And I said, Jesus, take the cross. Keep me near the cross, Lord. And my auntie was like, you're so terrible. I said, Auntie, I cannot take the smell of that lotion. It's so sweet.
It's sweet. It's overbearing.
But Jamaicans love it. Just like them love them cake soap, wash them face.
Yeah.
But what am I saying? That is our culture, right?
That's why I say
every Caribbean, every Caribbean have a culture. And what you were taught is what people say you do. But let me tell you something. You see, when you reach 18, you're responsible for your own sins. A matter of fact, 12, you're responsible for your own sins. So if this is modern day, this is modern time. Don't tell me that you cannot afford to wash your clothes, iron it, and put yourself together properly. I don't want to hear it.
No.
You can wash your clothes and put yourself together. Culture has nothing to do with it. That's a choice that we make to look like raga.
Camille, yes and no. Culture, well, for me, I think culture has a lot to do with it, because I'm looking in the American society, and I see the kids, and like sometimes I drop Khalil off to school, and school started 1 week now for Khalil, right? He's back in school, and I see kids in the morning with them look like the parents just take it out of the wash, probably not, they still folded, or they bought it, and they just brought the kids into school. But again, when we're in Jamaica, you do not see that, and that's why I'm saying culture affects it. I'm not saying that it is not for us. You know, for another parent, it will be like, oh, the kid has on clothes, he's in, you know, his full uniform, that's fine. But for me, I'm looking at it like, your parents did not press your clothes. Like, if any of my friends will tell you, Khalil's uniform is pressed every Sunday, and I press all 5 suits. If it's, whether it is gym uniform or regular school uniform, it gets pressed.
But you know what?
That was what was innate in me culturally.
Yeah,
and that's why I say culture affects how
culture may affect,
it does
but this is modern day.
Like, I need people to tell me, like,
every day when they come on, Wendy's on, Oprah is on, soap opera is on, open your eyes, look and see. Instagram and Facebook, okay? Everything is live and direct and is connected to your cell phone. You want to tell me that your eyes are not open to see what's happening around you to present your child and yourself properly?
Camille, you see what interests you though. Like, yes, it's around you, but if you have no form of interest in it, then it doesn't affect you.
No, that is a mother that irresponsible and do not want to change their mindset.
Well, if she says she works too much, and not just the mother, the fathers too, because you're single mother, single father,
sister, brother,
everybody living together. Like, what if they're just too busy? They're working 2 jobs, they got kids, and they just don't have the
excuses.
Again, excuses, but then, you know, one might argue that, you know, in Jamaica you start pressing your uniform from when you're about 8, 9 years old, them get the iron and stand up over here and say, hey, start press your clothes, start wash your clothes.
And I have Spanish friends. Shout out to them. I have a lot of them because they come to get their hair done by mom. And let me just tell you, those girls' kids are always put together. Shout outs to them. So for me, I'm just saying, overall, all of us, we need to do better. This is modern day and age. Okay? We need to do better. It's not about expense, how much Louis Vuitton bag you have, how much this you have, how much that you have. It's not about that. It's about presentation. So tonight, I'm reaching out to all mothers, all single parents, all married couples around the world. Please, when you're going out, wherever you're going, present yourself, respect yourself.
Right.
You don't have to be scanty nor raga in Jamaica, as we would say. They not to be raga.
At the end of the day, there's a time and a place for everything, and that's where we're really trying to get to. Is that there's a time and a place for everything, and you know, dress the part. You're going to work, and depending on the type of job, you know, you dress like.
Because I go to work like this, t-shirt and jeans, t-shirt and skirt. I don't need to do all of that. But when I'm going to my office to do my own business with my customers for my own business, guess what? I look the part. You understand me?
She plays the part.
Miss Switch up. Me tell you no. Oh. When I'm going to church, I look like a church girl. Right? When I'm going to a wedding, I look like a...
And for me, if I'm going in the office, I'm going in the office. I'm dressing for the office. And then, you know, on Friday, even though it's casual Friday, I'm still presenting myself, you know, in a professional manner. Nothing that is, you know, being shown, you know, no type, as you said, don't come to work with your underwear showing. And stuff like, I won't be doing that. I am properly clad, and if it's something that's, you know, the material is that kind of thing, having a underlayer underneath.
But let me tell you, women, something. Nowadays, they're making underwears without the line. That is just cut. It's seamless. So you can buy some of those at Victoria's Secret or Arrow Pastel.
I mean, some of them. When you have assets, some of them so-called seamless don't. they roll.
No, you have, and then you have the Chantel Spice It Up Sis. She sells those ones that are firm to your skin, that holds you and still gives you that seamless look under your clothes. So if you guys want to learn more about that, you can shout her out. Her name is Chantel Harris on Facebook, or you could just tag her in this and she will send you pictures of what she has. Some women don't know that you could buy even the tights at Walmart and put it on over your underwear, a black one, to hide the seams in your dress, because especially when you're wearing something snug and you have a big badonk, like me, I have a problem with that. So I'm very, very careful of what I put on over my underwear. So that's important. Your bra is the same thing. Right. You got to be so mindful when you're going to certain places. Now if you're going on a date, then you just see. Don't over be sexy though, but just be sexy. You know, comb your hair, groom yourself. So tonight, I want to thank you all for joining. Sorry for starting late, but I don't feel good today. So you guys have a wonderful night.
Thank you.
Will see you next week.
Thank you for joining.
Yes, thank you for joining.
Fidel, you're awesome. We're gonna jizz out your mouth a little bit, but you're awesome. Well, people, have yourself a good night. You know, thanks for joining Empowerment Talk Show tonight with me, Latoya, and my beautiful co-host Camille. You know, join us next week, Monday at 8 p.m. sharp. Again, we apologize for the lateness. Camille wasn't feeling well, and I got stuck with homework for Khalil. All right.
Also, I want you guys to do remember that going forward, we're looking for persons to be interviewed on our channel. So if you're in Jamaica or wherever you are around the world and you would like to participate, you can inbox us right here on Empowerment Talk Show, and we will, schedule a time and a date for you to be interviewed. All right? So you guys have a good night, and again, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye-bye.